Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to show you how I do my foundation routine. My foundation routine has been the same for months now, so I decided to just film it for you guys so we can just always skip to the eyes every time I do a makeup tutorial, so it's not too long, because I promise you it's always the same. I switch up products from time to time, but the technique is always the same. Before we get into the demo, I want to talk to you guys about my favorite foundations. So I have combination skin. I'm pretty normal on the outer parts of my face and very oily on the T-zone area. So as much as possible, I like to use like mattifying primers and stuff like that. But I've noticed that the best foundation for my skin has been the L'Oreal True Match. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's amazing. I just love the coverage of this. It's very liquidy, but the coverage is like medium to full. So like when you use this, you can barely see like blemishes or hyperpigmentation or scars or stuff like that. This is very good, and it's available in your like local grocery stores or drugstore. Very affordable. And yeah, I love the color selection for this one too. I like that it's yellow based, perfect for my skin tone. And yeah, so that's my favorite drugstore foundation and favorite foundation of all time at the moment, because I have not really been trying new stuff. For high-end foundation, I really enjoyed using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream. You guys know this has been featured on this channel for quite a bit. This is very full coverage. It has a thick consistency, but once it's blended out, it doesn't feel very heavy on the face. It has 50 plus SPF, which is great for the summertime. But since we're in the fall, I'm kind of like steering away from like really thick stuff on my face. So I've been going back to using the True Match by L'Oreal. So I guess that's pretty much it for like the foundations I like to use. If you guys want to see how I do my foundation routine, then just keep on watching. If you guys hear somebody snoring, it's just my husband over there sleeping. Okay, so first I'm going to start with primer. Always use a primer underneath your makeup so you're sure that your makeup's gonna last all day. And what I like to use is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Since I have combination skin, I'm like normal everywhere else, but around here I'm super oily. So I like to use a Stay Matte Primer just to keep the oily areas not too oily throughout the day. And this one's very affordable and I like it very much. One time I used this in the summertime and we were outside like raking in the heat, and my makeup, I had a full face of makeup on, and the makeup lasted all day, and I got compliments on my skin because my skin apparently looked nice that day. So this primer is really good, and it's less than $10, I believe. And then after primer, I like to go in with my Bobbi Brown Corrective Concealer. You probably are so tired of hearing about this product because I always use it in every video. Baby, stop snoring. This is amazing. I just can't not use it. One time I tried to skip it because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna use the regular concealer because it's full coverage anyway. Guess what? Like the gray, like my dark circles peeked through the concealer, so color correcting is a must for me. So yeah, I just use the shade Peach, it's like the orange shade, and I just use my ring finger and I just dab that under my eye. See that? It just brightens that whole area up. This makes a huge difference, guys. So after I do that, I go in with my foundation. Right now I'm using the L'Oreal True Match. This is my all-time favorite because it just looks really nice. It doesn't look cakey at all, and it just looks like skin. It's crazy, and throughout the day it just looks better and better and better. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's amazing. I'm in the shade Warm W6, and I'm just going to buff that into my skin using my favorite brush, the Morphe M439. You guys can use a beauty blender, but I just don't like doing this. And because I want more of a full coverage, so I'm gonna use a brush. Because a sponge shears out your makeup. So I just spread it out first, making sure I get into every corner, like especially around the nose area and the mouth. Make sure you get around your hairline. Bring it down to your neck so everything's seamless. After I blended everything out, I like to tap the brush into my skin. So it's like I'm pushing the foundation into my skin. If you feel like you need more coverage, just add a little bit more. That's what's nice about this foundation. You can keep adding on top of it and it's not gonna look cakey at all. And then what's left on the brush, I like to pat on my lids. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade medium, and I'm just going to run this down my nose to highlight my nose a little bit, on my chin right here, and here in between the brows. And then for underneath my eyes, I am going to use my holy grail, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is amazing. I use the shade Neutral because this really brightens up the under. Because this really brightens. Can't talk. Because this really brightens the under eye area. So, and this is where my beauty blender comes in. So I make sure that it's a little bit damp. And then I use the big side to blend out the chin area, the mouth, the nose, and the forehead. And then I'm going to move on to this side, and then I just blend that concealer out. And I'm going to bring it up to the lids as well. So after I blend out the under eye area, I like to bake because I have really creasy under eyes and it's really ugly throughout the day if I just set it with like a normal powder because it creases super bad. So I really like to bake under here because baking really solves the problem. And the RCMA no color powder doesn't give any flashback, so I like it. Since the packaging is awful, I just use some type of lid and then I just pour the powder out. So before I put the powder on, I like to blend out the concealer again just to make sure it's not settling in the crease. And then using the same damp sponge, I'm just going to set that whole area. And baking, I figured, kind of helps with the oiliness around the nose as well, so I'm just going to bake my nose too. Okay, and then while I let this sit on my face for a little bit, I like to do my brows. I already have a tutorial for it. If you guys want to see that, be sure to check the description box, and I'm just going to link it up here as well for you guys. Okay, now I'm going to take a small brush. This is the e.l.f. small taper brush. I like using this for sweeping powder off of my eyes and my face. So I'm gonna take some Rimmel Stay Matte powder on the brush, and then I just sweep away. Okay, and then I'm going to use the same powder to set the rest of my face using this big fluffy brush. So I just tap on my face. I don't like to swirl it around because I don't want to move the foundation. So you just tap. And there you have it, you guys. It's very simple. Nothing crazy. That's the method that's been working for me, so there you go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite foundation is so I can like read on it and check them out, because I've been wanting to try out new foundations to feature on this channel. I just don't know what to get. I don't want to be disappointed. So yep, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!